Good morning, adventurers. We've just been getting our stuff ready. We are leaving Malaysia today, sadly.
We're leaving for good. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how quickly that came. Because we're on our way to Singapore, and it seems like just yesterday we were booking our travels and stuff to Singapore, and it seems so far off. But we've been staying in this little condo, and I wanted to show you guys the excellent view. This is the best part of this place. This is our bedroom. But they've got this sweet balcony with a view directly to the KL Tower, which is awesome because it lights up at night, and they do a really cool light show and it gets all flashy. It's really neat. One night they actually had fireworks too. We've got our little hangout space. We actually found Malaysian Monopoly.
Guys,
check that out.
It was amazing. But the money's in millions, and for whatever reason, that made it really complicated.
Yeah, because we've only ever played the original version where the values are a lot lower.
But it was so fun. It had like Penang on there and all kinds of different places.
Yeah, so we learned about Malaysia. We learned the geography.
How we learned it. But it also has another balcony. They're doing construction, so it's really loud out there. Yeah. But it was really cool. It was lightning the other night, and you could see it off in the distance. It was so pretty.
Oh yeah, they're going nuts with it down there. Yeah. But luckily these are nice and soundproof, so we couldn't really hear
you can't hear anything when it's closed. But it's huge and spacious.
Yeah. They also have a pool, which we did not have time to check out, which was sad. We did see it, and it was nice, but we didn't get a chance to take a dip in
it was closed when we went down there. And a workout room, which I also didn't get to use. I was so excited about it. They had free weights and everything, but I just worked out up here because I was too lazy to go down. Some
of these condos can actually be pretty expensive here in Kuala Lumpur, but this place was actually pretty affordable. Pretty good deal. Breakfast is served. We've been eating oatmeal in for breakfast most days, not because food is too cheap here, but mainly because we don't get out till a little bit late some days, and we get really hangry.
Yes,
so we got to have a little something to eat, and oatmeal's just dirt cheap. But at our market yesterday, we did a little market tour, and we got some tiny little bananas.
Yeah, with Pauline.
To put in there.
These are the teeniest, tiniest bananas.
By the way, if you didn't catch that market tour, go check it out because we had an absolute blast doing that with Pauline. She was a really fun lady, and she taught us so much about Malaysian food and Malaysian snacks and all kinds of stuff.
And she made me try durian, which was not the best experience.
It was questionable. We also tried a bajillion other fruits too. What we have here is just plain oatmeal. We put some peanut butter in there, which is the secret ingredient, and then some bananas, so you get a little bit of sweetness in there. Yeah. All right, Singapore travel day starts now.
Off to the bus.
We've made it downtown. Now we just have to figure out where the bus station is. We're thinking it's over there near the monorail. We'll see.
I think so. But luckily, we are like an hour early, so we have plenty of time.
Nikita's actually meeting us here because I can't remember if we mentioned it or not, but he spilled water all over his laptop and completely ruined it. And he had it at this MacBook shop, and it was just this huge hassle, you guys. But he had to go this morning to go pick it up, and it turns out the guy couldn't fix it anyway, so he bought a new MacBook, and it's been an expensive and annoying mistake, so sorry, Nikita. We've got a little bit of time to kill. We found the bus station, so we saw on the map that there's a Tea Alive in the mall just right over here. So we're gonna get ourselves some milk tea, one last milk tea before we leave. We've been getting it pretty much every day because they have this special brown sugar one that's just so delicious. All right, we got our delicious milk tea. Cheers.
And it was like down to our last ringgit too. We did a pretty good job.
We have 1 ringgit left. We only we only withdrew money one time when we got here, and we stuck to our budget, so I'm really proud of ourselves.
So proud of us.
Guys, we have some bad news. Nikita is running late. I think he's just stuck in traffic, so he might not make this bus.
That's not good. Luckily, the bus tickets are only about 10 or 15 USD, and they have seats on the next one, but that's gonna be pretty sad.
Yeah. These are pretty big seats. Check these out, they're huge. Look at this pattern. It looks like a casino
floor. It looks like
floor.
I'm going bowling or rollerblading or something like that.
Guys, Nikita showed up at the last minute and Allison's running to get him. Ta-da!
I think he ran all the way.
I just ran over a mile. I sold my gear.
Holy cow.
I did.
Wow.
I don't know.
But you made it!
I made it. On 12:30 on the dot.
Wow.
I was on the wrong side. I was at that Starbucks right there. You see that one right there? I was like, where the hell are they?
This bus is very dated, but it is kind of fly. Check this out, you guys. I've never seen this before. It's got little massager built in. Oh yeah.
I don't think you paid any extra for this either.
It's a little faint, but I feel like there's tiny little people just smacking my back. It's very nice. And look at this legroom. This legroom is insane, you guys. All right. We got front row seats too. We got sucked into a movie on the bus, The Forest. It wasn't very good.
Not very good.
And we were debating whether or not they were going to make a pit stop because it's a 4-hour drive and we kind of have to pee.
Yeah,
and they did make a pit stop.
Yeah, there wasn't food or drink allowed on the bus, so we had to down our tea. Wasn't the smartest idea.
We weren't sure if the bus was going to stop, so we randomly picked up some pastries from Starbucks before we got on.
I think
it was kind of a fail.
It's the first time we've done Starbucks since we've been in Asia. But
No.
we used our last ringgit on the tea, so it was the only place we found near the bus stop that took a card. Can't say I'm digging it too much.
Yeah, what did you get? Some kind of weird...
Well, I got a cranberry chicken salad sandwich, but they toasted it, which is kind of strange. But now that it's been toasted and it's cooled down again, it's just soggy.
I got like a spicy curry puff, and it's not good.
Oh,
It's just not very good.
No?
Uh-uh.
Oh. I think that was a leaf.
Yeah, it's just not good. We didn't really realize that we're gonna have all these amazing little stands and trucks. Oh well. So Nikita's gonna get something nice. What'd you get?
I got zapatilla, I believe, and papaya.
Nice. Not bad at all.
Snack.
Back on the bus. We've got about 2 hours left. We just stopped and did border control. It was super easy, but then we got back on the bus and they were like, "Wait, if we're going to the Golden Mile Tower, then you got to get on this other bus." So we had no idea we were gonna have to switch buses.
But
I'm glad they told us though.
Yeah.
That would have been bad.
It's gonna be pretty sad though if we lose our front row seats.
Oh yeah. This is good though because I couldn't really get a good view out of the windows where we were sitting, but now we're way in the back. I got a really nice view. So we'll get to see views of Singapore. We've officially arrived in Singapore. The ride was pretty good. It got a little hectic at the border control because you have to go through the exit of Malaysia and then the entrance to Singapore, and the line got really long and we didn't fill out our paper properly and all this crap, but we made it through.
We made it through. It was a long day.
Yeah, it felt like a really long day. But we're actually staying in a capsule hotel that's just down the road here, but we were just starving, so we stopped at a random place to get some grub. I guess some of the prices are pretty high, but this was pretty affordable. This was about $6, 6 Singapore dollars.
Yeah.
So like 4.5 or 5 USD, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, both of them, I think.
Yeah, but this is the Hokkien noodles. So it's like, I think there's some pork in there, some shrimp, and some greens and some noodles, and I already tasted it. It's really dang good.
Nice.
And you went with the
mee goreng.
Mee goreng.
Which also has seafood. It's a seafood restaurant, so they put seafood in everything. But I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I think it's different types of fish, other than shrimp, obviously. But it'll be interesting. It smells really good. So we made it to the capsule hotel. We've gotten all checked in and settled in. This is going to be a fun experience. We're staying here for the 4 nights that we're here in Singapore. It's going to be a tight squeeze, you guys, but we have our little cool wristbands. We'll give you a proper tour probably tomorrow, the next day, because we got here late and there were already some people like in their cubbies, so we didn't want to be up and about too much. But they're little bitty capsule beds. They're pretty dang cool though. They have these huge TVs in there. I'll show you.
By the way, tomorrow we have planned a cooking class that we're going to be doing here in Singapore. So we're crazy excited about that.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be delicious.
And also, speaking of food, we have plans to meet up with another YouTuber who has a food channel of her own. We're not going to tell you guys who it is, but we've planned to meet up with her later in the week. So you have to keep watching the videos to see who that is and see what kind of adventure we're going to go on with her.
Yeah, I'm a little scared for this one actually.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's gonna be awesome. All right, but we're sleepy little travelers, so we're gonna go to bed. Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.